your boy, Mr. Duke. I coming at y'all with another live episode Q&A. Apologize, man. I was actually supposed to go live last night about the first day of free agency. Um, one of my kin folks, man, my cousins that I ain't seen in a long time, man, was out here and he wanted to hang out, so I went hang out, man. I knew I would get to y'all in the morning. But what I didn't know is, see, I planned on doing this live anyway. But right before I was about to come on with y'all, I literally get the breaking news that Damian Lillard has requested a trade. So it all actually worked out perfectly, man. Yeah, Damian Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers. And look, Pat Riley, this is the time, yo. This is absolutely the time. We lost our whole backcourt yesterday. Gabe Vincent signed with the Lakers. Max Strus, is with the Cavaliers right now. Um, it's time, yo. We've been linked to him even during the playoffs. We've been linked to him even when we was in the NBA Finals. The only question was, Dame has been such a loyal guy that you thought he would just be like, nah, I'm gonna just stay here, and deal with it. But as you get older and older, your expectations change. Dame want to win, man, and Dame has given that Portland Trailblazers organization everything he has, yo. Now this is the question though. We ain't gonna be the only ones trying to get him. That's the thing. Um, I'm sure teams like, the Los Angeles Clippers gonna have interest. I'm sure teams like the Philadelphia 76ers gonna have interest. Basically every contending team, besides the Phoenix Suns, because they already got, they ain't got no room for him. But every contending team that needs a point guard is gonna call the Portland Trailblazers. And Portland is gonna take the most intriguing offer. Only thing worries me is that we get outbidded here. And it's happened before. We were in on Kevin Durant, we didn't get him. We were in on Donovan Mitchell and we didn't get him. So the possibility of us getting outbidded is definitely strong. What are you willing to give up? Obviously for us, anybody except for Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. like besides Jimmy Butler, every draft pick and every player besides Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo is on the table here. We got to get this done. Now, granted, doesn't guarantee us to get back to the finals. It doesn't. Boston is still gonna be tough. With Porzingis now, though I think that Marcus Smart loss is much bigger than they anticipated it to be. Um, you know, we're gonna see what like I said. We're gonna see what happens with Philly. They got the situation with James Harden going on. It's a lot of talk about them moving James Harden to the Clippers and them getting Paul George back in return. For the Clippers, that would mean they just frustrated with Paul George, getting injured. But if they both healthy, I mean, I'm not moving Paul George, but James Harden. That I ain't doing that. But it's one of those situations, yo, that what you willing to give up. And we can't get outbidded here. We got draft picks, we got you got Tyler Hero is obviously the most intriguing, piece that we have. We could throw the new rookie, Yame Jaquez in there. Um, you know, got guy like Caleb Martin, who's a solid player. Whatever they want, man. Obviously, we not gonna get rid of Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo because we trying to form a big three. So it was rumors that they asked for Bam Adebayo a while back. Y'all not getting Bam. If we give Portland Bam, I mean, what's the point of getting Dame, at that point? But we trying to add Dame to Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. But the thing is, man, we not gonna be the only ones bidding here. We're not gonna be the only team bidding for him. We've been the one that's been the most consistently linked to him, but it don't mean we gonna get him. So Pat Riley, Mickey Harrison, get it done, man. I'll be on the phone with them right now. Look, y'all can have anybody y'all want except for y'all can have any draft pick, any player, whatever you desire, you can get. You just can't touch Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo. But anybody else you want Duncan Robinson, you want Tyler Hero, you know what I'm saying? You want Gabe Vincent, you want Jaime Yaquez, you want future draft picks, you know, um we would have give y'all Udonis Haslam, but he retired already. I'm joking, man. Shout out to UD, man. What y'all want, man? What do y'all want, yo? Anything else in Miami? People put up y'all yachts, put up whatever we got to put up. Whatever y'all want to have, y'all can have it, man. You just can't touch Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, yo. Obviously, this is big news, especially yesterday. Yesterday wasn't a good day, to be a Miami Heat for free agency because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I seen that the Portland Trail Blazers, I mean, how does Jeremy Grant feel right now? Now, I don't think everything is official until July the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. I think right now it's kind of the negotiation period. Because remember, DeAndre Jordan did that like a while back where, he verbally agreed to go to the Dallas Mavericks, and we all assumed he was going there. It was reported he was going there, and then the day of officially signing, like Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and all those guys ended up, running up on him in his house and basically talking him into staying with the Clippers, so I don't think nothing is official. So Jeremy Grant, he can, renege on this deal. He can be like, because he signed a big contract with Portland yesterday. And when I seen that, I was like, dang, man, damn, Stan. I was like, damn, gonna stay. If Jeremy Grant gonna stay, they got Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Grant staying, Dame ain't going nowhere. Dang. And then this news break, I'm like, oh snap, like, okay. That's big, man. That's big. And, losing Gabe Vincent yesterday, I mean, I was bummed out from the point of what if we don't get a Dame, do we settle for a Harden? And Harden is a good player, but I'm not a huge James Harden guy. Do we settle for a James Harden? I mean, even worse, do we settle for a Russell Westbrook with his erratic play? Or do we, try to develop, more guys to come into this role? Do we make a third with a damn near 40-year-old Kyle Lowry, the starting point guard again? Like, what do we do? Do we move Tyler Hero to point? It's a lot of things that was going through my head. Where it's like, man, we can't go into the season like this. We got to get somebody. Gabe Vincent signs with the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to him. That's a good fit for him. They somebody that could score. That has a lot of confidence. That's a good player to play alongside LeBron James. LeBron likes playing with guys with confidence. And Max Strus goes to Cleveland. He gives them a little more shooting with them already having, Darius Garland and them having Donovan Mitchell. So he adds, a guy that, especially in transition, like Strus is really good at shooting threes in transition. We traded away Victor Oladipo to the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a good move for OKC because they're a young team that's trying to get better, and he gives them, a lot of a big veteran presence. So, that's a good move for Oklahoma City, getting a guy like Victor Oladipo. We got Josh Richardson, which now we get Dame. I like the move. Like Dame makes every other thing make sense. He's a guy that comes in and defends. And, but you need him to play along start. Like if you got a big three, Josh Richardson is a nice, complimentary piece to have to play alongside your big three. So like I said, we get Dame, it makes sense. One underrated move that I did like yesterday, and it does speaks volumes to it. It makes me wonder if, a guy like him knows something that we don't know. We re-signed Kevin Love. And I get it, Kevin Love is not the same player he was, with Cleveland or hell, not nowhere near the player he was in Minnesota when he was like a walking 20 and 20 guy, arguably the best power forward in the game. But he's a big body. He has championship experience, championship. He's a championship veteran. He's still at his age does the amazing job with the outlet passes down court. And he could shoot threes. He's a stretch five or whatever. And that's a nice piece to have. Now, you know, if we do make a move for Dame, like what's the package? What the package looks like? The only thing I know for sure that's gonna be involved in this package is Tyler Hero. He's the one guy that, without a doubt, that he would be gone. Um, but are they focused more on players or are they focused more, on assets? Do we have to get a third team involved, to make it all make sense, as far as matching the money and matching the contracts and all that? That's a big question. You know, but like as far as just total assets, as far as players, you got Hero, you got Duncan Robinson, you got Caleb Martin, you got Jaime Jaquez, the rookie. You got, I mean, whatever you think of Nikola Jovic, whatever you think of him, he's available. I mean, I don't know. We ain't seen him out there. Obviously she still got a little more developing to do. With Portland like him, involved in the deal. But like I said, the one constant is Tyler Hero and a bunch of draft picks. And we got to get on it, man, because we're not going to be the only team bidding for him. We've been linked to him. If we don't get Dame Lillard, man, I'm going to be very disappointed. I feel like the last few years, we struck out. We did get Jimmy. Jimmy was a big get at the time because Jimmy was not even thought of being a Miami Heat player until the day it happened. Getting Jimmy was a big get. And then when we got Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker, I was excited, because I knew it would make us better. Tucker shot out after 1 year, and Lowry, he's still around, still doing this thing, getting on other teams' nerves and stuff like that. But we struck out, like we struck out on trying to keep LeBron James back in the day. He went, which I mean, I feel like that's one you couldn't do nothing about anyway. But we struck out on keeping LeBron. I mean, we struck out on keeping Wade. Remember Wade left for a year to go to Chicago and then went to Cleveland, and then half of that year we ended up getting him back. But we struck out on keeping D Wade. We even struck out on trying to get Gordon Hayward. Like, remember, it was out of us in Boston, and it was a real thought that we could potentially get him. And he went to Boston to play with his old college coach, Brad Stevens. We struck out last year on Kevin Durant. It was talks that we were interested, and we struck out on Donovan Mitchell. Those were two players that was really highly regarded, superstars of the highest order, and we didn't get them. So here we go again. Like, here we go again. Guy is on record saying on footage saying he wouldn't mind playing with the Heat. Bam Adebayo is his boy. You know, we can't mess this up, man. We got to bring him in. He's a super. Like, I love Dame Lillard's game. A guy that could get you 30 points a game. A guy that's could get you a high assist total. Defensively, he's never been, a great defensive guy, but I mean, which besides Jimmy Butler, who came in, with a reputation of being a defensive guy, besides him, what guy we got that came in with that reputation? LeBron wasn't a defensive guy until he got into Heat culture. D Wade defense grew at him being in Heat culture. Bosh became a better defender. You know, it's a lot of guys who've come to us and they leave us as better defensive players. So Dame would, I feel like, would become a better. I know he's a little older than his younger self. Obviously, I know that don't make sense, but he would be a better defender in this organization. I firmly know that and believe that. But what would be so beautiful about this move is that Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo could really just focus, on the defensive end. They could really just focus on, Jimmy could guard the other teams. That's a lot when you asking a player to, facilitate the offense, you know, score at will when we need you to score at will, and go on the other end of the floor and be the team's best wing defender. That's a lot. That's a lot on somebody, yo. And at least last year, before the season that just ended, at least the year when we, lost to the Celtics in the conference finals, the one thing that was a little better about that year than this year was at least you had PJ Tucker as a wing defender. Jimmy didn't have to exert as much defensively because we would just throw PJ Tucker on the other team's best perimeter player. Um, PJ Tucker was gone. Caleb Martin, he did a okay job at that, but like look when we played Denver, man. Jimmy Butler was on Jamal Murray most of the time, and then he has to turn around and not only score, but you got to facilitate the offense. You know, because Gabe Vincent is not a traditional point guard. He's a combo like scoring guard. Gabe Vincent is not a guy that's gonna give you a high assist rate. Kyle Lowry is more of that than Gabe Vincent, but Lowry is now Gabe Vincent is a better scorer right now. And that's why I think the Lakers are a good fit for him because he just got to go alongside LeBron and score. He ain't got to facilitate nothing. He ain't got to push the pace. They got LeBron to do all that. But with us, Dame, it would be a perfect fit because Dame could also facilitate the offense. He's a high assist guy. He averages, over 7 assists a game, last year plus his 30 points. So, it's big time, man, for us to try to, get him in, to try to add him to the fall, add him to the mix, man. This is we can't mess this up, man, because we don't. This is the out of all the superstars we've tried to get in the past, we have to land this one, yo. We definitely have to land Damian Lillard. It's no excuse. We got to get this guy. This guy is a superstar at the highest level. And we got to get him. We definitely got to get him, man. It makes no sense for us to not get Damian Lillard, yo. So, Pat Riley, Mickey Arison, look, man, let's get this thing done. Let's get it done, man. This is a superstar at the highest level. And for him, for Dame to finally be that guy, look, Dame don't believe in the whole super team thing. Dame don't believe in, let me lessen the grind. So for him, of all people, to be like, all right, man, because they said that though the GM coming out here and saying, oh, we not trading him, we not doing this and that. And Dan basically said, look, I'm gonna talk to my closest adversaries and I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what I should do. And at some point, man, you just gotta be like, if we do get Dame or whoever gets Dame, his first game back in Portland, I mean, this guy is going to get a rousing standing ovation. Nobody in Portland could be upset with Dame right now. Dame gave that organization his all. He really didn't want to leave. I know his real intention was to bring a championship to Portland, but sometimes, man, organizations just, eventually they fail you. Eventually they it's hard, especially in a place like Portland. Like you're not getting free agents to go to Portland. Like Lakers, you could get free agents to go to LA. Hey, you could get free agents to come to Miami. You could get free agents to go to Boston. You could get free agents to go to New York. You know, you could even get free agents to go to Houston. But a place like Portland, like that's kind of hard to get, free agents to want to go up there. So Dame get that organization is all, and it's time for him to move on, man. But as a Heat fan, we're gonna be monitoring this thing close, and y'all stay tuned with me, man. I come with more of these lives as long as as soon as we know some more stuff, man. But all right, y'all. Just wanted to chop it up. Put this out there. Dame Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Miami Heat are on the clock to get it done. But with that being said, man, appreciate y'all checking out the live. Y'all stay tuned for any more Dame Lillard or other Miami Heat big breaking news. Talk to y'all soon. Enjoy y'all day. Let's go Heat.